Yeah. Come on. I gotta get it out, let it out, put the fire on it. Burn what you like, go ahead and let them all see it. This is your life, live it right, go ahead and show it. Burn what you like, go ahead and let them all know it. I gotta get it out, let it out, put the fire on it. Burn what you like, go ahead and let them all see it. This is your life.
I want to show you the braid pattern I used. It's really just, my braids are just going straight to the back. And then in the middle, I made my braids a little smaller. And what I did was I just connected those top two braids where my part was going to be at, just so I didn't have that harsh part going all the way to the back of my head. What I want to show you next is what I do with my braids at the end. All I do is just pull them up and I crochet them up that way. And so here you'll see I got one side of my head done. And all I'm going to do is just take the latch hook needle and pull it through the French braid. If I can get it through. Being careful not to latch hook the other French braid on the other side. And then I'm just going to take the hair and add it to my latch hook. Close the latch hook needle and pull the hair through. And then I'm just going to pull the hair through in the loop, and then I'm going to knot it. And so the ends of my French braids are now going towards the front. And I'll show you another one that's a little bit closer. I'm just going to pull the latch hook needle through. Being careful not to go through my other French braid. Add the hair to the needle. Close the hook. And then pull the hair through. Take your hair that's out and just pull it through the loop. And then knot it. And because my hair is kind of long, there's something I do with the end of that braid, because it's longer than the actual French braided part. So with this piece of the braid that I have left, because I already did the braid that was on top of it, my hand is going to be in the way, so it's a really back angle, so it'll be hard to see. But once you get the hair, of course you put the needle through, pull the hair through. Before you loop it, what you're going to do is take the end of that braid and just pull it right where you're going to latch hook that hair at. The same way you was holding it, using the hair, that braid to hold it down, you're just going to pull it back to the French braid that's on top and use the hair to secure it to the other French braid. That way it's not hanging off towards the front if your hair is a little longer like mine is. And then you just knot it, and that'll secure that French braid, the end of that French braid, out the way. So what I'm going to show you is how I do the top, because usually in latch hook, even if you don't knot it at the top, you can still see it is latch hook. So I saw from a YouTuber, and I just put her name in the video because I can't remember who she was, but she had a technique so that you couldn't see the latch hook knot or where it crosses at all. And so the last time I did my hair, my crochet braids with the Marley hair, I did that technique, and it looked like it was just my hair right here in the park. So I'm gonna show you how that worked, and hopefully I can get enough angle for you to see, but this is what it is right now. So in order to get your seamless part, instead of pulling the hair in half like I had been doing, I put it in thirds so I had less hair. And then I just latch hook it like you usually do. You pull a hoop through, you got your little loop on one side. What you do is you just take a really small section of the hair that you would usually latch hook through the loop. You're going to pull that apart, and you're just going to take that really small section and pull it through, and then tighten that. And that hair is not going anywhere. So for a different angle, I'm going to show you again. Just going to pull the latch hook through. Take a third of the Marley hair and put it in the latch hook. Put it on the needle, of course, close the needle. And then you're just going to take a small section of that hair and pull it through the loop. And then you're just going to pull that tight to secure it. And that's all. So there's a look at what the part looks like. My braids were a little close, but once my hair starts to grow out, it's going to look really good. But
the first time I did it with the Marley hair, after I had it all installed, I used the big paddle brush and combed it all out. It just gave me this big old beautiful blowout. And this time I wanted to see what it was going to look like without me brushing it out. So I do like this too, and I think this may be easier to maintain than it was the last time because it's a lot shorter, and without it being combed out, it's not as big and tangly. So and then last time too, like after the first week I rolled it and it made it look like I had like a nice twist out too. So I don't know if I'm gonna curl this later or not. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, considering how much of it I cut. But this is it. This is my look. This is my crochet with Marley hair with a seamless part. And yeah, thanks for watching.